Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm super grateful for every single one of you. Hold on, you guys, let me check the status of my mic. Let's check the delivery status, shall we? Just to give you guys an update, because I've been holding back on doing a lot of things. Okay, it'll be here sometime today. Anyways, all right, guys. Hello, Teresa. Hello, serotonin. Why did I sing your name? I don't know. Good morning, Otto. I love you. Hi, Rising Divinity. What up? Lisa, good morning. Hello, Jessica. I hope everyone is having a beautiful rise, whether it is, I say good morning. I'm trying to switch. I'm trying to switch. It's a habit. You know what I mean? So, and you know, it feels different. You know what I mean? Sounds different. Anyways, hello. I'm so glad you're here, Paz. Hey, MD. Hey, Jay. Vanessa. I don't know, guys. Okay. Um, yeah, we're not we're not gonna sing today, okay? Actually, we probably will. You know how it goes. Hey, listen, okay, so let's get into it because also I was feeling like we might do some live personals after the collective, if anyone wants one. Um, Apparently we're just gonna do, if you just send in some sort of small donation, you can get a personal. I don't know. I just do what I'm told. Okay? I just do what I'm told. So, okay. Um, yeah, so fun day Friday, okay? For Freedom Friday. Anyways, all right. So before I tapped into this, or before I got on here, right? Um, God was, and actually God's been saying this to me since yesterday. So I really should have got on here and did this message yesterday. But I was actually doing some other things with my herbal products. So, but anyways, so I keep hearing God say, "Do you trust me?" And it's kind of in this I wish that I could describe the tone of the way that God is saying that, because it's not a stern tone. It's not a it's almost like a very gentle and calm. I'm getting this vision of suddenly it seems like the path that you've been walking on for a while, where there was kind of like room to like skip and jump and right? I'm seeing it kind of get really thin, right? Almost like you're like walking, you feel like you're like almost walking on like some sort of tightrope, right? And I feel like you're like in the middle of this, like crossing some sort of big like canyon, right? And I'm hearing like God saying, like, do you trust me? Do you trust me? But also like, do you trust you? Because here's the thing is do you trust you? Do you trust your intuition? Do you trust the fact, do you trust that I have led you here? Do you trust yourself? And do you trust me, right? Do you trust that you understood the mission? Do you trust that you understood my guidance? Do you trust what you perceived? Do you trust what you understood by my guidance? Do you trust, you know what I mean? Like it's just, and so, and what I'm really getting is somebody who is, because it's funny, I cut the deck right here, right? At the temperance, and that's exactly how I'm feeling, okay? Is you are walking across this very small, it's so thin, like it's not a tightrope, right? Like I'm seeing like, where I've seen in a movie before, like this it's all rock, right? It's solid. It's solid. It's not swaying or anything like that. It's just very thin where you've got to do one foot right in front of the other, okay? And it's kind of one of these, right? Where you are like going like this, and you're walking, and what I'm seeing actually are you are taking these steps, but there are angels that are like holding you, like here, like holding you and carrying you in a way, right? You're taking the steps. It feels like you're taking the steps and that you're walking, but there are it's like they're carrying you through this, okay? And so yeah, it's you know there's just kind of this energy, and we don't want to forget that we are literally extensions of God, right? So that's what it comes down to, is that knowing, okay? Is that perception? Because again, it seems like whatever you're going through, but I get this kind of energy collective that it's like, I feel like you're kind of impressed with how you're responding to whatever is happening right now. I feel like you were like, okay, um, there's been some serious growth, right? I feel like this is actually happening for you so you can see how much you have grown, how far your shift or how far your perception has shifted, and how just really in tune um, with God and with the universe that you are. Okay, this is happening for you, to again, I feel like we're building confidence, we're building faith, we're building, and that's forever, that's always going to be a thing, you know um but honestly, I'm getting the sense that like you were like halfway, I see that path widening, like getting wide again, and on the other side it is abundant over there. Okay, it is fucking like thriving. I don't, I, there is, I can't see it, but I can fucking feel it. Okay, like I can feel it. Like I can feel the hustle and the bustle and the excitement and not a bad hustle and bustle, right? It's a good hustle and bustle, and it's exciting, and it is, um, I, I just got like the taste of fruit in my mouth, like, you know what I mean? And like, that's kind of let's talk about the table that God is preparing for you, okay? Because that's what's on the other side. There is a ginormous table, right? And it is filled. I'm specifically seeing a lot of grapes. I tasted peaches, so those two fruits might be significant. um but yeah, so that's this energy. So let's see if we can get uh some more about that. Sorry, I don't know where my brain just went. That was freaking weird. You guys hold on. Let me grab my little thing so it's not so loud on here. Okay? Keep look out for my headphone users. Okay, and then I also want to take this time to mention again the community that we are creating on the website. The website is listed in the description box below. The community is free, okay? We are there to help each other grow and to share in our exciting times, to support each other in our scary times, or it's not really scary. It doesn't feel scary anymore. It's just maybe help each other provide confirmation. We can help each other grow our gifts. Like it's just it's a place to hold space for each other. So it's called the Healing Intuition Group, and it's on the website. It's free to sign up and to communicate and participate in that particular group. So there's that. Just a reminder about that. And then yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay. So the new moon was yesterday, correct? Okay, so a lot. Let's just let's get our new moon reminders, like right, like cleanse your space, cleanse yourself, cleanse your vehicle, cleanse all the things. Let's get all that energy out, right? Because we just cycled some things out, okay? And yeah, let's call on this new. You can still do set your intentions and things for this new cycle. I'm seeing it might be a good idea to, what is that called? Why don't I ever know what it's called? But basically, what you do is you get a pot of water, right? You boil it on the stove. You throw in your herbs and your intentions and some citrus fruits, maybe some cherries, and just kind of allow that to it's like a simmer pot or something like that. Really, it feels like it's, you know, we're making potions, but yeah, so some of you might, if you feel guided to do that, definitely just do that today, you can do like lemons or oranges or, good citrus fruits and like, the cherries and herbs. And then I always take my bay leaves and write my intentions, right? Or my manifestations, the seeds I want to plant on there, and just stick it right in there. And then after I've boiled through all of that, what I like to do actually is because I let it boil all the way down, right? To where it's like, done. Then I take that pot, I put all the stuff on a plate or whatever. I put it on there and I take it outside and I let it dry out, right? Because it's still really wet. And after it's dried out, I burn it. So I don't know if some of you might want to try that, or it's just a really good way to like incorporate all of the elements, right? Because you've got the water, you've got the earth with the herbs, and then after it dries out, you use the fire and then the air from being outside, and so yeah, just anyways. And again, when we're setting these intentions, we're not messing with anybody else's energy, right? We are setting intentions for ourselves, and I know that you all know this. This is a beautiful community, and we are about the rise. We are not about, we stay in our own lane and we mind our own business. But just for some reason, I felt like I needed to give that reminder. So, okay. Okay. Oh, you could make that a cleansing spray. That is a good idea, Tanya. For those that don't see the chat, like you come later, can you see the live chat after, like when the video's up there? I don't know. Like after we're off the live, does anybody know? But Tanya said oranges and lemons, like steeping those is a great cleansing spray. That's, yeah. So, hey, Skylar Boo. Hey, Tasha. So yeah, so for those of you, just a cool little thing. You can put your intentions in that as well. Intentions are everything, right? Intentions are everything. This weekend feels like a magical weekend. Like I feel Y'all tap into your divinity this weekend, okay? Not that you're not tapped into it, but I mean like tap into like get into that witchy self, okay? Like that like I don't know. It feels magical, but it also feels crafty, right? That's the word. Tap further into your craft, okay? I feel like there's maybe some of you have kind of gotten away from some of the craft, okay? Tap into that this weekend. I feel like there's I don't know, there's new information, there's new downloads, there's new routines, there's new it's like you are like there's something that wants to be added to the craft, right? And I feel like your ancestors, especially if you have a lineage that are of the quote unquote witchy type, right? And to me, a witch is just somebody who is, we use the elements to grow, to heal, to create, to build, and it's also just something that is very like when I'm tapped into my craft, my inner child is like on top of the world. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but my inner child loves being a witch. Okay? Like, and, and so, and that might be also significant. There's something significant about tapping into your inner child this weekend. Some of you, your inner teenager, just allowing yourself, it's like there's something about, uh, like even though you're walking on this really thin path, right? Like it's like forget about it. Don't look down, right? Look forward. You have done so much work to obtain and maintain this balance, and you are fully supported. So have a little fun this weekend, okay? Like tap into your inner child and have some fucking fun, okay? Excuse my language, but it's like do that, all right? Ooh, very stormy in Ireland. What kind, like, see, that's that magic feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. Ooh. Man, I hope it storms this weekend. That's so weird. I mean, yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Things are lining up, okay? It's like I'm hearing like you may not feel like your ducks are in a row. You may feel like that, right? You may not like it's like, but really, truly, who has their ducks in a row? All of them. Like a lot of us have, several ducks, but it's like, but actually, um, really they kind of are, it's like everything is happening for you, it's working out for you. It's almost like these ducks are kind of like coming into alignment on their own because you are just focusing on walking this path. um And that's that imperfection, right? It's like that feeling of like, well, not all my ducks are in a row, so I can't really like move forward in this, right? I don't have everything I need. Or it's like, whatever this is that, I don't know. I don't know. But it's like you feel like there's something that's like holding you back, or like you're not ready, or I don't know. But that is the trauma mind that is telling you, that you have to be perfect, and you're never going to be perfect. Let me just remind you of that, okay? And everything takes practice. It takes discipline, it takes repetition, okay? So I don't know what you feel, I don't know what, this may not be for everyone, but some of you are holding back from something, or you're holding back, and it's because you don't feel like you're ready, like your ducks are in a row, and I'm kind of feeling like maybe some of you might be scrambling a little bit because you're trying to get your ducks in a row. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, these ducks, I'm hearing that Lil Wayne song, uh, he says, but I got a lot of shit on my mind though. And she said, let that shit work itself out, right? Let it all work out. If you don't have you haven't heard that song, you should go listen to that song. It's on the Carter Five. Love that album. Okay. But anyways, and I don't know about it. Just that album in particular got me through a really hard time. So yeah, I don't subscribe to all of the weird shit that goes on with all of those people, right? But I do subscribe to the way that music makes me feel and the lyrics, right? Like so um yeah, let that shit work itself out. Okay? It's like I feel like you're scrambling and you're trying to get all this stuff done, and it's like, no, there's going to be a time. You're going to know when it's time to take action on that. Like, it's like you just know. It's like one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have this motivation to go do whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, well, let's go do it, but right now, but if you think about it a lot, you're actually doing whatever that is as many times as you think about it, right? You're putting energy into that. So it's like, but also, okay, also for some of you, you keep thinking about doing something, and what that is actually like you're putting all of that energy. It's almost like you're doing it every time that you're thinking about doing it, and you're procrastinating because for whatever reason. Okay. And it's like, quit thinking about it. Either just do it or quit thinking about it, whatever it is. I don't know. Some of you might not have a choice. You might just have to do it. But that repetition in your mind, thinking about it and not, you're actually like doing it that many times because you're putting energy into it like that, you know? Um, so take it easy. Take it easy. What? Joey Tribbiani on the scene. What? Hey. I don't know. Shout out to Joey Tribbiani from Friends. What is his real name in real life? Because I don't want to, the like that's a person. He's not just Joey. Um, so shout out to you, your real person, right? You're not just Joey, but there's something significant about that energy. Okay, there is. There's something about I don't know why that energy is popping up, right? Why that it might just be significant. You come over when your wine's all gone. I don't think that's a channel song. I think it was just on my but it might be significant. I don't know. Everything is significant in a reading. Oh yeah. Okay. Somebody is in the middle of a decision, could be you collective, or it could be somebody who wants to come towards you, but they're in the middle. They're in some sort of decision here because it's like I feel like they see, like with this Ten of Cups here, I feel like they see that with you. But I also feel like because we've got the Five of Cups crossing it, I also feel like they are healing from something. Okay. But I get this like sense of urgency about this, right? And about coming, and this might be what I was feeling with that getting the ducks in the row. This person or you might be trying to get your ducks in a row in order to take action towards somebody in particular or something. And again, it's like allow, I don't know, this person's in their mind about it. Okay. It's sure, maybe they do have some healing that they need to do here, right? And I feel like it could be that they're thinking maybe they need to tell you that. Maybe they feel like they need to tell you that. I don't know. It's like they know what they want or they know but they don't feel like they're fully ready. Somebody, and that could also be you, collective. You could feel like you're not fully ready. Again, going back to that ducks in a row bullshit. Like, uh, listen, you're never gonna be fully ready. I don't know what this is, but I'm getting this energy. It's like you're never gonna be fully ready. And I'm kind of getting this sense it's a situation where honestly there's a lot of thought going into this, whether it's you or somebody else, collective. And I feel like God is coming through and saying, like, you're never going to be ready. Why don't you heal through this? Why don't you, like just flow with this? Just don't put pressure on this. Just move through this, right? Our mind wants to put pressure on things. Our mind wants to figure out all the answers. And God's saying, quit it. Stop that. It's not for you to know right now. It's not for you to figure out because I got to figure it out, right? And again, I feel like I'm talking in a way where God sounds separate than you. And that's not it. You are an extension of God, right? But in our human manifestation, we don't have all the answers, but that's part of this process. That is part of this journey is to really reconnect in that way, right? Is to realign with our divinity. Because we do have all the answers inside of us, but sometimes we don't need to know things right away, right? If we knew all the answers, what would be the point in living? What would be the point? There's no growth in that. There's no experience in that. There's no, it's I didn't see what's going on with Crystal, but I'm holding space for you. Uh, I hope everything's okay and you're gonna get through this. Okay. So, um, yeah. Bat, bat, bat. I swear I'm not crazy, but I love it. I love it when I'm doing a reading and it's just like look, we got the judgment and we got the Hierophant here. This your angels and this is God. What did I say? You're being carried through this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're you're being carried through this. God God is at the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Hierophant. I see the Hierophant as God. It could also be, it's a higher level commitment. It is tradition also, okay, in some senses, but I'm not feeling that in this sense. What I really am feeling is this connection with, with your divinity, with, uh, you know, really feeling into um your relationship with God right now. Really, it's like really stabilizing that and like I feel like it's like, because look at him. He's like, I'm only focused on you. You know what I mean? And not to say that like God is some guy in the sky, because we know that that's not correct. But it's just we've gotten used to that, and so this is just kind of like it's symbolism in a way for me. You know what I mean? But it's like focusing only on God, right? Like just like, all right, whatever you have got to say, whatever you are, I'm just like, that path looks really narrow, but because you because you led me here, right? Because you showed me this path, yeah, and you led me here, I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it. I'm I know. It's like I know. And so I feel like God's just in your ear, like, you know, or wanting to be in your ear, like saying, do you trust me? Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Trust me, right? And by trusting me, you trust yourself. You trust your connection. By trusting yourself, you trust me. Woo! Woo! Yeah, you defeated the devil here. Okay. Whatever that looks like for you, right? What we've all got demons, and we've all got that shadow side. That's the devil. Okay. We all have light and dark within us, and it's about mastering both. It's about being in control of yourself, right? It's about being the master. This lifetime is about self mastery, it's about self love. It is about, and it's like another, new levels, new devils. So it's not to say you defeated the devil forever, collective, because I'm going to tell you, the new levels, new devils. That energy will be back. It's not to say, and not to make you feel scared either, because that's not it. It's just we're, you know, there's always, I don't want to say there's always going to be a test, and I really hate to even project that to say that the devil will be back, right? But we're it's like we're, how do I put this? Because I feel like that came out all wrong, and I feel like that could be in a way that could create fear, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Mm-mm. No, it's just about being real and being honest with like the fact that like life is not going to be perfect, right? And that there are going to be people and things and situations that happen, and it's like, but you have mastered those, the devil within, right? And so there's really no competition when it comes to the external devil, you know. Sure, it's the devil. It's relentless, that energy, right? It's relentless. It's gonna try, okay? But because you have mastered, or you are mastering, okay, it's like, don't bring a fucking sword to a gunfight, you know? Or a knife to a gunfight. I don't know why I said sword, but and I don't know why I said it in that voice. But that's what this is. That's, there, it's just whoever and whatever shows up in that energy, you know, no, there's no competition. It's just really not. There's just because you have this undeniable connection with the creator, with your creator. It's because you recognize that this connection is actually not separate from you. You know what I mean? Like you realize that you are one with God. You're an extension of. We all are, right? So that also means that like I am you and you are me, and we are a reflection of each other. And so, you know, you get it. And that also ties into, right, these devil energies, understanding that externally, those are also, you are also one with those. Okay. And so, but again, because you have mastered that within yourself, or you are mastering that within yourself, there's really no competition. I mean, there's no competition when you're working with God anyways. Like I don't care. Like I really don't care. There may be, you may take a couple L's. Of course. We all take L's sometimes in life, and that's because those L's stand for fucking lessons. But tonight I bounce back. You know what I mean? You always bounce back. People, I didn't even, y'all, this was so focused on you, and then all of a sudden now we're talking about other people. People are focusing on how, or they are noticing your bounce back. They're noticing how quickly you bounce back. Okay, so somebody might be sending you some type of energy or something, and they're wanting to know if it's working, and it's not. It's not. Whoever this person is, that is concerned about not being ready for something with you potentially, or you're concerned, or when we go back to that conversation that we are having about the ducks not being in a row. Okay. This because this energy, you will defeat this if you haven't, or if this person will defeat this if they haven't already. Okay, there's this understanding, this connection, right? It's we have the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. It's this is what was going on in their mind a little bit, the back and forth. But also again, just not having their ducks in a row, and you or this person are recognizing that this is actually something that was sent from God, whatever this was. Okay, this person, this thing, this place, and there's been some sort of it's like they see you as this solid opportunity, or you see someone or something. Collective, some of you are also just in this King of Cups energy, right? Very emotionally mature, okay? Um, but there's a ship here in this King of Cups card. There's a fucking ship here. There's a new beginning. Okay? This could be just simply about you. It doesn't have to be about anybody else. If you're not dealing with anybody else, okay? This could be something that's going on within you. Again, feeling like you're not ready for this or whatever it is, right? Because maybe you feel like your ducks aren't in a row, or there's something, it's like whatever this is, maybe you're trying to decide, or you're trying to decipher whether this is is this another situation where I'm going to be fucked in the end? Is this another situation where I'm going to be left out in the cold or, feeling heartbroken and, are other people going to be affected by this situation or whatever? Or is this really my happiness? Is this really where I'm supposed to be? And it's like, you're, I feel like either you are working on defeating this fear within you, right? And going back to that energy of like, do you trust me? Do you trust me? And do you trust you? Do you trust us? Do you? Yeah, there's judgment being made here. Okay? You are calling judgment. You. And you're saying, you know what? I've healed through so much. You know what? This is my fucking ship. You know what? This is solid. This is stable. This is happy. This is fulfillment. This is, what I mean? It's like, no, 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 no. These thoughts and these perceptions of the past, no, you can get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing with you anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I trust me. I trust me. I trust my intuition. I trust the decisions that I've made. I know where I'm supposed to be, and I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be here. Yeah. Yeah, so it's almost like I don't uh the, now we got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Uh-huh. I trust that my ass is sitting on the throne. You know what I mean? I trust my royalty. I trust my divinity. I trust that I'm protected. See that shield right here? Shield's down. Shield's down because I know that I don't need to have my shield up, right? I've got this little thing over here that looks like maybe I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be real with you. It looks like a fire poker. But I know that I could whop you in the head with that and it'd probably hurt. But no. And look, she's got all the stars above her head. Like it's just, and her eyes are closed. Okay. And she's got this hand right here on her stomach. So I feel like that's significant. Something about your sacral and your solar plexus, because that's right in that area there. It's almost like I'm getting this energy of like healing herself, right? Collective, did you fucking heal yourself? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Look, yeah, you did. You defeated the devil. And that's, yeah. So sit on that throne, okay? Play with your magic this weekend. Tap into your craft. Have fun, right? I'm getting this sense of more of like feeling more so it's like with each level you feel more and more at home and in tune with you, like the depths of you, like who you really are, right? It's like, yeah, yeah, you're the healer. You're the empath. You're the, you are, and maybe not everyone that comes across this video, but I feel so. If you're healing yourself here, you're placing those hands, okay? We all have that capability, but it, it's complicated. Anyways, I mean, we're not all conduits for energy, but at the same time, we are. It's some of us are just a more of a clear channel, but we are all like walking crystals or walking plants. We all have the ability to channel, like to push through energy. We all are energy, right? It only makes sense. So like, so yeah, there's something about, and even if you didn't heal yourself, it's like you invested in or you worked on healing yourself. When I looked up, it was the first time I looked at the timer, it was 4411. So maybe check out that number. Um, yeah, there's some sort of like gradual growth here. And it's like each time you feel more at home and in tune within yourself, right? It's like it doesn't matter where you are, you feel at home. Yep. And then we've got justice and strength. I mean, collective, let's talk about how as a collective, we are oftentimes getting a lot of major arcana, which tells me y'all are doing a lot of major ass shit. Okay? Y'all are not making small moves. You're making big moves, whether you recognize it or not. Okay? And so I just want to remind you, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just benefiting you, you're helping others with these big moves. But yeah, look at you. You've had the strength to tame the beast, right? You've had the strength to tame the beast. She's sitting right on that lion. Like there's no chair there. Or is that? Ah, because the lion is actually an extension of her, right? This isn't actually. I'm getting the sense in this instance, right? It's like the lion's not actually in the physical, right? But yeah, you get it. That's why, right? And it makes sense because I said you tame the beast anyway. Oh, Lordy B. Okay, so I just heard Aunt B, from what's that show back in the day with Opie, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why that's significant. It just might be. Um, Yeah, listen, with this justice card here, okay, again, like all of these cards, these major players that are like, they all have their eyes closed. Every single one of them have their eyes closed, which tells me again, you're staying in your lane, you're focusing on yourself, you are looking for the answers within, okay? Or you're being encouraged to do so. But they literally all have their eyes closed. And it's like, but here the King of Cups looking straight at this Ace of Pentacles, eyes wide open, okay, like that. Okay, so and see the smoke behind this justice, right behind this person here. It's almost like I get this energy. It's like poof, you know what I mean? It's like this justice just kind of like shows up for you, like almost like a magic trick, right? And there's balance and things are going well and there's some sort of good karma that's coming towards you, given that you planted those good seeds, right? um yeah. So basically this message is to let you know um that although this path seems really narrow right now, especially when God was like, "Hey, let me take you somewhere really abundant," and all of a sudden you're over this cannon, and the path is really narrow, and it's like you're walking over with a blindfold, right? You can't see the other side. You can't. You can't see the other side. but all of a sudden you're going to find yourself on the other side, right? You just know that you have to take one step in front of the other, right? And you keep your arms out and the angels are carrying you through this, and it's like all of a sudden poof, you're on the other side. Look how close you are. Look how close you are. Look how close that is. That's not even like far. I don't and look how close that ship is. The color blue might be significant. Somebody's using graveyard dirt for something. I don't know what I don't know what people use that for. I've never been called to use it in my craft, okay? But somebody's using it. This person or they have used it in the past. This person is about to feel like they are haunted, like not like their house is haunted or that they're, um, anything like that, like that they literally, that their mind and their body and their soul is haunted by whoever's grave dirt they used. Like, I feel like this person is going to feel like that person is in them, in their head, like driving them crazy. So um, whoever did all that, again, I don't know what they would use it for, or, clearly it's not something good, and clearly, their intentions were not good, and clearly it had some sort of direction towards you, collective, because otherwise why else would be talking about it. And so but you're about to see somebody that I feel like this message is coming through to let you know this is your sign. You're about to see somebody who is going to, like, I'm hearing, fall off their rocker. Okay. This might be somebody older in age. All right. Um, but somebody who's like, they're gonna fall off their rocker, or they're gonna like seemingly like lose their mind, right? Um, that's your sign, right? Don't it's like this is their karma, so it's like, don't watch it though. Don't watch it. You keep your eye on this prize. You keep your eye on this prize because you're almost fucking there, and you're about to just like poof, like it's literally, it's like literally going to feel like a magic trick. Like like I just heard Chris Angel, I haven't heard or seen anything about Chris Angel in forever. Is Chris Angel alive? I don't even know. Um, but yeah. So I don't know what that's about. But that just might be synchronistic for somebody somewhere. But yeah. So, oh, look, of course the Empress wanted to come out. Of course. Of course, because that's you and we're in your energy, and there you are. There you are. What? Ooh. There is some, okay, listen, for my high priestesses out there, high priest and high priestess, okay? There is somebody that's got their eye on you in a business sense. Okay, okay, for okay, nope, it doesn't have to, I'm hearing it doesn't have to be like somebody who's a high priest or a high priestess, like as far as you were just very tapped into whatever your craft is, or you're using it, you're putting it out there, right? This is like, I look at this card as like your gift, right? Because this is my gift. Or one of my gifts. So I look at this as like, maybe you are really fucking good at making candles, or you, excuse my language, I don't know why I said it like that, but um or maybe you are really good at creating music, or you are, you know what I mean? You don't have to be, it's just like whatever your gift is, okay? There is a there is somebody who, now this is a king of pentacles, okay? It's not the emperor, so I'm not sure exactly the whole, but this is not a romantic offer, this is a business offer, so I'm not sure, it might be some sort of collaboration here, but this person is watching you, they're watching your creation, they're watching you. um they want to work with you. I feel like they're trying to create some sort of opportunity, or they're trying to, but they're very focused on you. Yeah, with this page of pentacles, they want to bring forward some sort of new, it's like a new opportunity, right? Maybe even some sort of blessing. For some of you, it's just quite literally like some sort of financial blessing. So it could be like a raise at your job, right? Or like maybe your boss, maybe this King of Pentacles is your boss, right? And maybe they've been watching your work ethic and they want to give you some sort of bonus. Okay, I'm getting that kind of energy. Okay, just some sort of blessing, some sort of something out of nowhere that's very it's going to be really helpful with however big or small it is, right? It's going to be perfect for you when it comes through, and I feel like it's coming, you know what I mean? This is it's 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 a gift. It's of course another gift that is bringing in, of course, victory, okay? Of course. But yeah, and I think that was my sign that this message is over. No, I don't know. These messages have been brought to you by Healing Intuition. I don't know. I just like, what was that? Because actually, I was feeling guided to say something else, but I better not. Not right now. Okay. Um. Yeah, collective. You just keep reaching for the fucking stars because there's some sort of again, it's like you're aligning to this blessing, or there's something that's coming in for you here, okay? That's really gonna balance things out. So if like maybe like, and I'm really feeling financial, okay? I really am feeling like in your wallet, okay? If things are feeling maybe not out of balance or just not stable or unsure, right? Whatever this is going to really kind of balance that out for you. This is also going to really bring in some sort of healing. I feel some sort of comfort here. I feel some sort of, you know what I mean? And with the chariot here, it's coming in pretty quickly. Okay. Um, Somebody might want to gift you a car, a vehicle. I don't know about that. That's crazy. That's dope though. Maybe like a company vehicle or something, but somebody wants to gift you a vehicle. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like collective, you've had some sort of recent insight, and so suddenly you're like, "Yep, I know. It's like I know how to move forward. I know how to continue to change my life, right? So let me get to work really quick. But right now, okay, it's like you're walking again, I'm being drawn back to this path. So just, you know, stay focused, right? Um, you're being guided across it and you're about to just quickly manifest here. I'm kind of also getting something else from these three cards and I haven't figured it out yet. I don't think this Queen of Swords is you, predominantly. I mean, this might be that bitch doing the graveyard shit. Excuse my language. Why did I say it like that? All right, this might be that bitch doing the graveyard shit. Yeah? Oh, I just flicked myself in the eye. Um, so that really hurt. That's was that like instant karma for I didn't mean to say that like that, okay? I'm just channeling. Why are you anyways? Okay. Anyways, that got weird for a second. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, they must have recently did this. Okay. They must have recently did this because they had some sort of insight, some sort of knowing that you're like that you're crossing this, you know what I mean? It's like most people don't dare to go across this thin, you know what I mean? Like they don't dare to go across the canyon. A lot of people don't. And somebody had some sort of insight that you're like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cross this canyon. I gotta get across the canyon. I cannot see what's on the other side, but I know it's gotta be better than what's behind me. So, you know, somebody had some sort of insight, right? That it's like, that you're crossing, right? It's and I feel like they feel like found out too late or something, you know, because collective, you're minding your business, you're keeping to yourself. People don't know what's going on with you. They don't need to know what's going on with you. You don't care what's going on with them. So, why would you, so yeah, yeah, they wanted to put you in this hangman position here, right? They wanted to put you, whatever they were doing with this graveyard dirt or something. Like, I feel like that was like the last resort. This is somebody who has been doing this kind of stuff for a while, right? And it was like not working. Yeah, clearly. You're protected, right? Four swords protection, okay? Um, yeah, and it's like this is that person that keeps checking up on you to see if you're taking movement, right? If you're making movement. And it's like they wanted you here in this hangman eight of swords energy. That's where they wanted you, right? This is somebody who maybe tried to keep you in this energy for your entire life. Okay? This is somebody who wanted you to feel like you couldn't live for yourself. Ooh. Like that you literally couldn't do anything for yourself, that you wanted, that you couldn't make decisions for yourself, take action for yourself. Like they wanted you so stagnant and so still that you would lose everything, to the point where they went to somebody's grave and fucking took some dirt and called in some sort of deity, and but you have defeated the fucking devil within you. And so, of course, that energy or whatever they conjured up, it may have showed up at your door. Honestly, I feel like they've sent it several times. And this energy, this, whatever it is like, I don't know why you're sending me back over there. I'm not welcome there. I cannot go in there. That house is protected by God. Like, I don't know why you keep doing this. Like I feel even like the deity or whatever is fucking mad. Like, why are you doing this? Like, I'm about to crawl up in your head right now because you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, like like this energy is like, sure, I'll go over there, but I can't get in the house. I really can't even get on the property. You know what I mean? Like that whole property is like lined with angels and like just spiritual protection. Like God dwells in that on that property. You can't send me there. I'm not welcome there. I can't even stay. But sure, I'll take a trip, but I'll be right back. I'll see you in 5 because, like that's, and so yeah, you are about to figure out who this is. I feel honestly, you may be surprised because I feel like it could be for some of you more than one person that's kind of doing this stuff. But I think that you might actually be surprised. I think that maybe you have an idea. Maybe you've kind of had a download or an intuitive feeling about who this is. Um, but for some of you, you may actually be surprised about who this really is. But you're about to be shown. You're about to be shown because they're about to they're about to go cuckoo. Not to laugh at that. Not to laugh at that because that sucks. No, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Never would I ever want somebody to lose their mind, right? I wish that people would grow and heal and evolve like we came here to do. So it's like I don't want to like necessarily laugh at this person, but I'm telling you the deity is laughing, whoever they're conjuring or whatever they're conjuring up, yeah, that thing is laughing. Like, are you fucking serious? Perfect. You've done this just enough times that now I can dwell in you. Oof. This isn't only going to affect them. This person has a family. Yeah, man. This person has a family and it's going to affect their family. I think they're going to lose some stuff here. Lots of stuff, lots of people. But they wanted to take that from you. So, whew, all right. That's the message, guys, for today. Um, Again, going back to the beginning, dive into your craft this weekend. Have some fun. Honor your inner child. Play with him or her. Have a good time. Celebrate, okay? Because yes, you are walking on this really narrow path above a ginormous canyon and it feels really scary, but you are fully supported, okay? You are almost to the other side, and if you just stay in your lane and you just tap into, whatever it is that really just keeps you high vibrational and makes you feel loved and joy and whatever, it's just like you're just gonna drop into this timeline. Like I promise, it feels like it's just like a miracle or like just magic, just like poof, like like it's like when you watch a show that has that one of those like old like Disney movies or whatever. If I'm thinking of like Once Upon a Time, that show, and like Regina the witch, right? Or whoever witch, right? They would just like go like that or whatever they would do, and they would just poof somewhere. That's what's happening. You're poofing somewhere. I don't I don't know. It's not somewhere else. It's like a different timeline. It's a different life. It's a different frequency. It's a different energy, right? It's a different state of consciousness. Again, you can't see what it looks like on the other side, but I know you can feel it. I know you can feel that you did the right thing by walking across this canyon. So, anyways, I wish I could wiggle my nose. I gotta wiggle my whole face to do it. you know? All right, guys. Yes, Back to the Future. That's right, Melody. I love you. I love every single one of you. I really, 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 really do. So much. And I'm grateful for every single one of you. And we'll talk soon.